The United Kingdom's new Labour government has laid out its first set of proposed laws. Prime Minister Keir Starmer aims to rebuild the country with these new policies. The King's speech, delivered by King Charles III but written by the government ministers, opened the new session of Parliament on Tuesday. Here's a quick roundup of the speech. Planning reform. A planning and infrastructure bill aims to increase housing and speed up infrastructure project approvals. The bill will limit the ability of locals to block new developments, focusing on how, not if, homes and infrastructure are built. Workers' rights. An employment rights bill will ban the zero-hour contracts and fire and rehire tactics. It will provide parental leave, sick pay and protection from unfair dismissal to all workers. It will also protect women from being sacked for 6 months after returning from maternity leave and make flexible working the default for new jobs. Economic safeguards. A budget responsibility bill will ensure that any significant tax and spending charges will be independently assessed by the Office for Budget Responsibility. This is to prevent another financial crisis like the one caused by former Prime Minister Liz Truss's 2022 mini-budget. Illegal migration. A new border security bill will give law enforcement counter-terrorism powers to combat people smuggling. This includes stop and search powers for border officers and harsher penalties for people smuggling advertisements. Labour has scrapped the previous government's plan to send asylum seekers to Rwanda. Housing reforms. The Renters' Rights Bill will allow renters to challenge unreasonable rent increases. It will abolish no-fault evictions, end rental bidding wars and make it illegal for landlords to discriminate against families with children or those receiving benefits. Financial regulations. New financial bills will encourage the consolidation of smaller pension schemes, improve the process for rescuing failed banks and give new powers to new auditing regulator. Climate and energy. The government will establish GB Energy, backed by £8.3 billion to invest in leading technologies and support capital-intensive projects. Railways. Rail franchises will return to government control when private contracts expire. The government plans to boost east-west connectivity in northern England but will not restart the high-speed railway between Birmingham and Manchester. Constitutional reforms. Plans to reform the House of Lords will remove the right of hereditary peers to sit and vote. There are currently 92 hereditary peers out of more than 800 members. Crime and punishment. A new crime and policing bill will ban ninja swords, crack down on shoplifting and target public harassment and drinking. Cyber security. A cybersecurity and resilience bill will update regulations to require companies to report cyber incidents similar to the European Union's proposed Cyber Resilience Act. Devolution. An English devolution bill will give more power to mayors and local leaders over economic decisions, including transport and jobs, to boost productivity and economic growth. Conversion therapy. The government plans to ban conversion therapy aimed at changing sexual orientation or gender identity while ensuring legitimate psychological support remains available. Smoking. A new bill will gradually phase out cigarette sales. Children born on or after the 1st of January 2009 will never be able to legally buy cigarettes. Private schools. Labour plans to end some tax breaks for fee-paying schools and use the funds to raise standards in government-run schools.